Hi, hello, welcome to Monday Monk. This is, I think, Monday Monk 23, maybe 23. Thank you for joining me today. If you like my videos, please give them a little thumbs up. It helps other people find the channel. And today we're just going to be talking about the things we usually talk about: writing, how writing's going; knitting, how knitting's going; and then things going on in Monk World. So let's dive right in. Writing, how's writing going? Well, some of you may have noticed that Ordinary Magic number 9 came out. This is Brood of All Evil, and it's the ninth book in the series, in the Ordinary Magic series. And I've had a few people contact me and ask if this is the last book in the series because it has a kind of a feeling of a soft close. It feels like we've tied down some loose ends and we've come to some pretty happy endings on a few things, and it feels like a gentle or kind of a satisfying way to close a series. So is this the last book in the Ordinary Magic series? I don't think so. I have a few things on my plate that I need to take care of. I have to juggle some other things that need to be written. I know that's all very vague, but I've got some things going on that I need to put some time into. So, there won't be another Ordinary Magic coming out this year, and this is 2022. But I have a feeling there'll be one coming out next year. So I will keep you up to date on that. That it's kind of in a maybe situation right now. If you think I should write more Ordinary Magic, let me know. Give me a little comment, or I don't know, thumbs up, or email me or something. You can find me on my webpage, www.devonmonk.com. I'm also on Facebook and I'm on Twitter, and you can find me. Let me know if you think I should continue, or if you think, nope, that was good, that's enough Ordinary. I have some ideas though, so I may just carry on with that series. Okay, next thing is the actual writing itself. Well, I should talk about the book coming out because it just came out last week, I think. No, it came out on the 27th, so it's been out a little while. Apparently, I'm not tracking my weeks very well. I think it's going well. So far, I'm hearing really positive, happy response from people who are having a good time with it, which I really appreciate. So if you have read it and you do like it, all authors love reviews. You can leave a little star rating. Amazon makes it easy. You can just pick how many stars on it. But you can also leave a little comment or something too. And yeah, so let me know if you liked it, or, you don't have to, but reviews are always nice. Okay, so yeah, the book is going well. It just came out. Looks like people are enjoying it, so that's all I want. So it's good. The writing. So right now, I keep talking about this book X that I keep starting and throwing away the starts, and then I'm like, aha, finally have it figured out. And then I write that, and then I throw it out and say that's not it. And then I'm like, aha, now I know how it starts. Okay, and I've said this for like the past however many weeks, 6 weeks or whatever. I actually think I figured out the beginning. And I am actually starting it. I'm a couple thousand words into it, which isn't very much, but it means I actually have the characters I need, and I think I'm rolling. So, not to jinx myself, but I think I finally have a good start into this new book I'm writing, which, I never write standalone, so I'm pretty sure it'll be a series, at least a trilogy. And that won't come out for a while because I'm going to poke around with this while I do the other things on my plate, the other series that I have that are open, see what I can do with those. So anyway, writing is going well. Thank goodness. I actually feel much more positive about it, so I'm very excited about that. So writing's going well. Today's Monday. I plan on getting a ton written today. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. And yeah, so writing's good. So knitting, how's knitting going? Knitting is also going very well, thank you. I have this really fun next toy that I'm going to do to give away for July's toy, which that'll be in July's newsletter toward the end of the month. Again, you can find my newsletter on my webpage, www.devonmonk.com. But anyways, it's going to be a fun, a fun toy this time. It looks a little complicated in that I think there's going to be a lot of short rows for shaping. That's how you kind of get toys to do the curves or anything to like curve outward. It doesn't really look good on camera, but that kind of outward curve. Generally you do short rows, which is, well, it's a knitting thing where you start and you go part way and then you turn around so that you just build on that middle space. But the trick with that is there's often little holes that appear on the side because of how the stitches work. But for all you knitters out there, I've been using German short rows, which I've really enjoyed, and I think create fewer holes on the sides of the turns. So little knitting wonkery for you there. Speaking of knitting, we recently took a very, very, very short trip to the coast. We just left Saturday night, drove 2.5 hours. We're at the beach, camped out in a spot that I had gotten at a campground last minute. Literally, it was cancellation, and we grabbed it. And then we hiked the trail over there, which I think I talked about before. We took a couple family members and we hiked the Hobbit Trail, and we had a lot of fun. And then we ended up going into town. Again, this was Florence, which I went to not too long ago, but we were taking these family members there who hadn't been before. And I have a wizard's hat that I knitted years ago, and I'll actually show, if you're interested, I'll show a picture of it in the next video. I don't have it with me here. But my son, my adult son, wore it around town, wear the wizard's hat. He got so many compliments on it. Like, people are like, where did you get that? Where did it come from? And he's like, oh, she knitted it. She knitted it. He kept pointing to me. And so a couple of people were like, how did you do that? And you should totally sell that. And it was pretty fun to get so much recognition for a hat I made, I don't know, a long time ago, a decade ago, I think. So anyways, the knitting got a little out and about show, and people enjoyed it. So that was pretty fun. Okay, so that's knitting, and right on into Monk World. What's going on in Monk World? Our blueberries are doing fantastic. Our garden has sprouted. We have radishes sprouted. I mean, I think we just planted them like, what, a week or a week and a half ago or something, maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe not that long. We already have little baby radish plants growing, and we have little baby cucumber plants. So fingers crossed, people, we might actually get a little bit of a garden this year. Our neighbors up the street are fantastic people, and they have massive, beautiful garden. They vegetables, fruits, gourds, the whole bit. They go for it, and they just gave us some fruit, which was really sweet. They gave us raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries, a little pack of it, which was really sweet. And we have our blueberry bushes are doing gangbusters this year. We've got tons of blueberries, just pulled in a whole new crop of them, and there's more out there to ripen. Our little raspberries that we planted are doing okay, so that's good. And yeah, so the vegetable fruit garden may not be a complete washout this year, so I'm happy about that. And also those blueberries are delicious. Let's see, anything else going on? Oh, this this isn't really like, breaking news or anything, but while we were in town in Florence, we decided to go down to Old Town and do the shops around there, which was really fun. There's a lot of unique things, and I'll show you this little necklace that I'm wearing right now. This, I don't know if I can show it to you. Hang on, let me get closer to the camera. Does that show it? That's the worst way to show a necklace ever. Here, oh yeah, that looks super professional. Well, anyway, this is a necklace. You've probably seen this design before. It's like a wire wrap tree with all of the colors, different crystal colors on it. Can represent the chakras or a rainbow, or just beautiful crystals in a wire wrap tree. And it is a design I've seen before, and I've always thought it was nice, but when we were in that shop, and I'm like, I really like this, I would wear this. And my husband's like, you'd wear that? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, sold, because it wasn't expensive. It was very nice price. And we found out that the shop owner's mother-in-law made this necklace. So that was really fun too, because it's handmade, and I love that. It wasn't like I'm all for factory built things too, but it's lovely to get an actual handmade item when you're out shopping, because you feel like maybe some of that money goes back to the creator, and they they know that they're valued, their talent is valued. So anyways, I love this. I'm wearing this. So speaking of factory made, I also got this ridiculous cup. I've seen it once before, and I almost picked it up, and I didn't. And this time I'm like, I'm just going to get it because it'll make me happy in the mornings. So it's all the foul language bird names. I'm going to hold it up to the camera. I don't know if you can read it here. Let's start at this side. So here's a bird called, I'm not even sure if I can say these online. Rough-faced shag, that's probably okay. Red-billed oxpecker. There's your bearded tit. Here's your, what is that? Andeer? I'm kind of reading this weirdly. Cock of the rock. Here's your woodcock. I mean, this is good for bird identifying, right? In case I ever run into a blue-footed booby. I don't know why it's not focusing. That is a dixicle, probably my favorite. Here is that sounded dirty. Favorite name for a bird. There we go. Here is a southern screamer, And at the very end there, we've got the tufted titmouse, which is fabulous. But the part that I love the most is when you actually drink, like right now I have coffee in here, just a tiny bit of coffee. I'll see, I don't know if I can do this to the camera. Let's see if I can do it. Ready? When you take a drink at the bottom, see what you see? Tit. It's a little tit bird in there. Okay, I'm sorry. It's dumb, but I'm very happy. It makes me very happy with my morning coffee. So, yes, I got the ridiculous sweary bird cup. And yeah, that's it. Today, it's supposed to be super hot. We're going to be up in the stinking high 90s. We were only like, I think, in the low 80s. Over at the coast where we were, it's like maybe 70 degrees. So, it's almost a 30-degree swing here. But yeah, today's going to be very hot and sunny. So we're going to close down the house and get all the shades down and stuff and keep it cool. And I'm going to be in my writing cave and I'm just going to get as much done as I can. And I want to thank you, if you got to the end of this video, for sticking with me. I want to thank you for reading if you're one of my readers. I want to thank you for enjoying my knitting if you're one of my knitting enjoyers. And I want to remind you, even though we're here at the end of the video, that I am going to be interviewed over on my brother's channel, which is called Under the Oregon Moon. I think next week, and it's going to be live. So, oh, y'all, I'm probably going to be such a dork, but it's going to be live. We're going to be talking about some strange phenomenon and UFOs and cryptids and that sort of stuff. So please come by and see. My brothers are very educated in these things, and they're terminally curious and always up for hearing any new information that anyone has experienced. I think it's going to be a really good show. I'm supposed to watch a show. They want me to watch a documentary about someone's experience with an actual otherworld thing with a UFO. I don't tend to watch these kinds of documentaries because I'm a little freaked out by UFOs, the possibility of UFOs, but I'm totally going to watch it. And then they want to ask me questions since I'm not somebody who follows this as closely as they do. So I'm just going to be kind of the, the person who doesn't know anything, and hopefully we'll get into a good conversation about what they've been up to, which is some interesting stuff, and see where it goes from there. So please join me over at Under the Oregon Moon. Again, it is on here on YouTube. I'll put a link to it down below, and I will see you there probably before I see you here, because I think that runs Sunday the 17th. So am I 1 week off? Sunday the 17th is when that happens. So anyways, pay attention to that. I'll put a link down below if you want to see me and my brothers all chatting away. And until the next time I see you, I hope you have a wonderful week and are enjoying your summer. I hope it's going well for you. And I will see you soon. Bye.